That's what I consider a friend. Somebody who I can sit and I can talk to. There's no judgment. You're giving me advice. Are you just sitting there? Are you just, even not, if you're not giving me advice, you just listen.
After my divorce, that's why I was afraid to post it or that we weren't together anymore because I was worried about that. Happened to two of my friends that I've told them, this is what we're going. And then they're like, this maybe won't be your friend per se, that when we go out or whatever, like I'm not doing anything shady. Like this is just my friend. It's harder. More men are so visuals. If a woman is extremely beautiful, it would be hard, I think, for a man, especially with your body, like to be just your friend because they would be attracted to you.
I knew he was attracted to me, which I had reservations about entering a friendship because he was like, oh, I still will holler at you if I got this shot. I'm like, all right.
Welcome.
We all have stories that we swore we'll take to the grave.
Some graves aren't meant to keep secrets.
And some secrets deserve an audience.
This is Kissfessionals.
And I'm Crystal A.E.Go.
I'm Sarah Sauce.
All right, Saucy, Miss Saucy. We are talking about male
platonic friends.
Male-female platonic friendships, right? I want to be exclusive of all sexual orientations. This can apply to same-sex couples, relationships. However, I think what gets the most criticism are heterosexual individuals and male-female, platonic dynamics. Because there's always some speculation, like, are they really together or are they actually just friends?
Right.
It caused reservation in potential couples. They be looking at the friends sideways. So that gets a lot of controversy, and I want to dig into it.
Let's do it.
All right. So what inspired this was a viewer story who writes in, I've been best friends with this guy for 6 years. He knows everything about me. The messy breakups, the career wins, the midnight comfort calls. But lately, when he hugs me, I feel something. He gets jealous when I date. When he says, I'll take care of you if we were together, I swore time slowed down. Is this soulmates hiding in plain sight, or am I about to break the best friendship I ever had?
Girl, go find your no man.
I want to say comfort versus chemistry.
My advice for that is to don't do it. That I dated my friend, we were best friends, and of course it ended horrible. I lost my best friend. We were really, really cool, and I wish I never did that. I didn't even realize how we shifted or anything because I'm always so against it. And my advice for that would be really good friendships that you can confide in and talk to are so rare and hard to find. So I would say find you another man.
Right. So you actually, unlike me, you actually have pure platonic male friendships. I'll talk about my end on that. How do you keep those male friendships strictly platonic?
For me personally, my male friends I'm not really attracted to.
Oh,
so
that's
it
a good
comes
start.
easy to me. That's my friend. Don't look at it's so weird because if I'm really attracted to you, I won't even try to be your friend.
Yeah.
I would have to, figure that out. I've also been a guy's girl my entire life. So all my friends have since childhood have been guys, and I get along with guys more. I don't know if that makes me not really attracted to them.
Okay.
I really do just see them in the lens of a friend.
That makes sense. Especially when you said the non-attractive piece and you wouldn't even go there. I have a lot of reservations and a lot of things about that because I don't like if I enter a relationship on the premise of you're my platonic friend and I'm sharing certain things with you thinking that you are my friend, and then you turn and try to holler at me or be with me romantically. I feel like you're the ops. I really do. I feel like you're the ops and you have used some of the secrets and things I have divulged to you to get me to a place where you actually want me. And now I'm confused if you had these intentions all along, if you entered on some slick, I'm gonna get to know her as a friend. Oh, he did this to you? Girl, I'll never do that to you. Oh, yeah. Oh, you like this? Oh, let me go ahead and do this. Knowing then, well, you're not even into goddamn art.
Right. Right.
You're not into goddamn art. You're not into all these things that I'm into, but you're gonna use that information to present a certain way to get, and then you're gonna wait till I'm vulnerable. You're gonna wait till I'm coming out of breakup. You're gonna wait till I'm coming off of the divorce. You're gonna wait till I'm in what you think is a lower space to start using that ammo against me. maybe I'm suspicious, maybe I'm overly cautious, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't unlike you, I don't have a male strictly 152% male female relationships with me. The reason why, okay, I'm gonna scale it back. I'm gonna scale back because I need to talk about what I consider as a real friend, a genuine friendship. If you're a real friend, you know all the tea. Okay, you know all the nasty, you know all the candidness, you know where the bodies are buried. I'm 100. I'm so comfortable with sharing certain things with you, and I don't do that with a lot of people. So if you get to the point where I could tell you X, Y, Z, and we know there's no judgment, uh, that's what I consider a friend. Somebody who I could sit and I could talk to. There's no judgment. You're giving me advice. Are you just sitting there? Are you just even not, if you're not giving me advice, you just listen. And I haven't done that. It's very few men I could do that with. With the men who I have become able to do that with, we had some type of interaction. It didn't start off as friendship. So I never entered a friendship, well, hey, you just my friend and we're gonna talk about all these things. I have only gotten there to a point where I had some type of relationship with this dude and we were like, okay, I realized that we were just friends, right? So, but now that we got that attraction and we got that sexual energy out the way, now we can have real conversations like, this is how I'm moving, this is how I'm dating, and vice versa. What's your take on this or what's your opinion on this as my male friend? Because I feel like I scratched that itch already. Like, I already know, because why wouldn't you wanna like a male, somebody you're attracted to, who you could be yourself with, like, why wouldn't you wanna date them? You know what I'm saying?
But okay, so you said there was one that you didn't. Why not? Was it because of pure attraction?
Okay. That one I wasn't attracted to.
Right. So that's
That
what
one
I'm
I'm
saying,
attracted
right?
to.
It's easy for me. I'm not attracted to
Yeah,
them.
that's what I'm
So
saying, that's
it's
what I'm
like
saying.
if I wouldn't put myself in that position knowing
Okay.
that I'm attracted to them and I want to see,
Mhm.
what if we vibe or, what's going on. I wouldn't put myself in that situation and be so close and all that stuff and thinking that we're just friends. Oh, because with my friends, maybe at 3 o'clock in the morning crying on the couch.
Right. Being that
Like,
vulnerable with
those,
somebody.
right. And then, what? No, that's my friend. That's,
Right.
the attraction's not there. I don't look at that person like that. And
Yeah.
I don't have to worry. There's no itch to be scratched. So
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. With the one with you, that's what I was asking. What was
Well,
it? It was an
it
attraction. That's
wasn't.
right.
And I feel so bad. I kinda wanna tell this story, but I kinda don't, but maybe I should.
I was like, no, you got
Well, I'll tell a little. Anyway, I won't tell this story because it's so mean. All right, but I'll tell it. It's funny. I did have a friendship. I thought this dude was so cool, but I wasn't attracted to him. But when I say we could laugh, we could joke, we hee hee ha ha all day, all night. I was like, okay, fine. But I knew he was attracted to me, which I had reservations about entering the friendship because he was like, oh, I still will holler at you if I got this shot. I'm like, "Ugh, all right.
Yeah.
But he didn't have eyebrows, right? So I'm like, dang, he really would make a great partner if I was attracted to him. I'm like, why am I not attracted to him? Is it the eyebrows? So I took a picture of us and like I just drew the eyebrows in there. I drew the eyebrows on there just to see the
If it
difference.
was the eyebrows,
It
that
wasn't the eyebrows. It wasn't the eyebrows. And kind of find out me and that person, although we were really cool, we had one little typical argument that was small and it just like blew up and like I can't, can't really say I'm even comfortable in that like I don't like saying it because he's still such a cool person, but I know we could never ever go there. And my suspicions about that was right all along. You just a cool person, just a cool acquaintance.
right, right.
Yeah.
But the thing is not being attracted. The letter earlier, I would really sit and consider: is this true? Or is it I'm in a vulnerable space? Or
Yeah.
are these feelings even real? Or I'm just lonely. I'm sad. I want to hug, and you're there.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like you should do that to him, especially if he likes you, or vice versa.
Yeah.
That's not a good place to be in, and for you to like weaponize that and use that against them
Yeah.
in a vulnerable space, like I don't
I
think
could
so.
see that, cause also and the reason why I had those feelings too, why I was so strongly in the beginning too, when I got divorced, people who I thought, and I can't say friendship, I can say good acquaintances, cause I can't label some of these people as friendship. But coming at me, "Oh, I always liked you." Negro, please. And it's so disrespectful, especially when they are in relationships already, right? Especially when they are in relationships already. You know, how disrespectful is to yourself, to your family, and to me to use a place that I am in where you think I'm vulnerable to quote unquote shoot you. Like, who you think? I still, girl, but like, have you seen me? Trust me,
Right.
I don't want you.
That happened to me after my divorce. That's why I was afraid to post it or that we weren't together anymore because I was worried about that. Happened to two of my friends that I've told them, this is what we're going. And then they're like, oh, shoot, you're available now. And then they try to shoot their shot. And I'm like, you know way too much about me. We've been friends for
Right.
all these years. And that's disrespectful to me because now I'm like, was our friendship even real?
Yes.
Or this whole time were you just trying to get in and waiting for your time?
Yeah.
And that's I would never do that to my husband, my partner. I would never. Now you made me even more upset because you're disrespecting the what I had. And
Right.
yeah, you didn't act on it per se, but that's like the soon as you in, you want to shoot your shot. Soon as you feel you see you got a little wiggle room, and then I'm gonna start questioning everything.
Yeah, because it's like you answered this off false premises.
Right.
Like you presented yourself a certain way. Friends have more privileges than a romantic partner
Mhm.
off top. Friends get the tea
Right.
before a romantic partner will get the tea. But you like
Because a lot of time we're talking about the romantic partner.
yes. I think that's why I couldn't date any person who I perceive as a friend, male, female, nothing, because it's like you already then it'll make it so awkward. And then okay, think about this part of it. If you're the person who I tell all the shit to, like I tell you all the business, who I'm gonna talk to about your ass?
Right.
Who I'm gonna talk to about your ass? Like, oh, this person, I can't tell you that no more because you're the
Right.
person I'm fussing about.
Right.
You're the person I'm venting about. You're the person I need advice now, but you can't give it to me because it's about you. So
Right. And you definitely can't give it, yeah.
that's when the friendship is ruined,
Mhm.
right? So some of the signs like jealousy. Also, okay, well, with your male friends, how do you make partners feel comfortable around? Because I feel like they may be intimidated by a friendship. How do you make them feel comfortable entering a relationship with you, knowing that you have male platonic friends?
I've definitely encountered this a couple times now. So it's transparency. A lot of times you can really tell too. Have you ever met them? Why you have all these friends? Why haven't I met one? So inviting them over, inviting them
Yeah,
out when I'm out with my friends. Come on, come hang out with us. I want you to feel welcome. I have really dope male friends that they won't joke around with me, maybe that they would, or do anything that someone could perceive as inappropriate because we're
yeah,
comfortable with each other. Having really good male friends that are, do we really like him? Because I'll make sure I don't overstep or make him feel uncomfortable. And they're more aware to make the
yeah,
person feel welcome and comfortable. And then vice versa with the person I'm with, bringing them in, like, okay, this maybe won't be your friend per se that when we go out or whatever, like, I'm not doing anything shady. Like, this is
yeah.
just my friend. Come with us. Like, don't, try to make them comfortable, and then have those, that conversation.
Okay, cool. I like it. I'm still not trying to build friendships and shit. I mean, if I happen to find myself in one, that's fine. But like I said, the male friends that I have, we got that out the way and we already know we just friends. All right. This what the people say. This is what research says. 88% of women say men and women can just be friends. That's what they say. All right. 62% of men admit attraction to a female friend. Hidden attraction is in 50% of cross-sex friendships. Half of the time it is attraction. Men are 3 times more likely to assume that attraction is neutral.
Mm.
So they think we both like each other. It's like, no, bro. The lies. All right. Close friendships often transition to romantic after major life shifts like graduation, divorce, or big moves. That's interesting. So the sources for this is University of Wisconsin in 2012, the Psychology Today analysis of cross-sex attraction data, and Lover to Relationships Transitional Framework by Reader H.
That's, yeah, it's a tricky thing.
Alright, that's what research is. This is what the people say. These are voter Reddit vote polls. Can men and women just be friends? 46% say yes. 38 no, because somebody always wants more. 16% says if nobody is cute. That's what they I'm in that 16%. I'm in that 16%. All right. 2, would you date your best friend? 54% says yes. 33% says too risky. And 13% said they tried it and it was an absolute disaster.
I definitely the third one. I thought this person was, oh, my everything. I thought this person was my soulmate and all this and that, and it ended crash and burn. And now I don't have a partner who I thought was, my thing, my it. And now I lost my best friend too.
Damn, so it's a double
It was a
whammy. You
double
don't
whammy.
have
So I
your
don't take that
person
risk.
and
Right.
you don't have a friend.
Right.
Shit.
It's not worth it
Shoot.
to me.
Okay. Last poll question. Who catches feeling first? 71% say men, and 19% says women, and 10% says whoever is lonely. I can see that.
That's interesting. I never thought about that.
I can see that because I feel like in most of those dynamics is the men trying to get tea. So the woman is absolutely oblivious of what this person is doing when he probably had feelings the whole time. So the men are already attracted to the woman, but that person is probably in a relationship or that person is somehow unavailable. So they're gonna settle for the second place friendship until they see a window to shoot their shot.
Yeah.
That's my take. That's my thoughts on it.
Yeah, I don't subscribe to that.
Remember those talk shows when they used to bring people on, like, "Oh, I have a crush on you." I just
Yeah.
you were like, "You?
Excuse
You?
me?
You could have kept
I
that to
beg your
yourself.
pardon.
Keep that to yourself."
Right. I don't know what I would do if any of my male, especially my male friends that have been my ride or die. Most of the time, it really is like a sibling relationship. One of my male friends, he's way older than me, and so like we were remodeling his house and at Home Depot, and we were arguing in the aisles like different things. I was like, no, you need to do this, and we were going back and forth like siblings. That's how we be acting. But it's like a really, really good friend of mine, and I look at them, yeah, like my big brothers or the ones that you're younger. Those are my little brothers that I have to watch over and keep
Oh,
them from crazy women. But it's kind of hard. I did want to put a point on attractiveness, attractive women. I don't want to say universal beauty. It's harder. More men are so visuals. If a woman is extremely beautiful, it would be hard, I think, for a man, especially with your body, like to be just your friend because they would be attracted to you.
I also try hard. I don't wanna say I try hard, it's just like I don't even like to give clues or when I'm not attracted, I try to make it very clear that I'm not attracted.
You do.
I try to make it very clear that I am not attracted to you, like, at all.
Yeah, I've been around when some dude was trying to shoot his shot, and it was
Because some people,
like,
it's
please, bro,
hard to
stop,
navigate,
stop,
like,
just stop.
it's hard to navigate that window. A lot of people don't understand that off rep that I'm not attracted to you, but I would like to talk to you in a friend capacity or a networking capacity or whatever capacity that's not romantic. I think it just takes a more mature person to understand that. And a lot of people are not mature. So upon my assessment of the questions you asking me, how are you behaving, the things that you are doing, if it's not aligned, if I feel like you're not a person that could have a mature friendship type of conversation, then you get like a cold shoulder a
Right.
little bit. Like, no, you can't have my number. No, you can't have my email. Like you asked me about what company you have? Like what are you doing that we could collab? What we collabing on?
Right.
If
Right.
you have nothing to collab about, what are we collabing on?
Right.
So yeah.
It's a tricky one. I know keeping it separate, it's kind of hard for me when they are attracted to me because I'm like, damn, why? I understand because I am welcoming and to have this warm thing that people are drawn to me.
Another thing I was like, man, I'm a little tipsy sometimes. You know, tipsy. I don't want to cross the line. Oh, you my friend, but tipsy Crystal just having a little fun. Just having fun.
Don't
Like,
hold me accountable for what
don't
happens, right?
attach that. Like, okay, we have a great night together, sex included, but it's just to me, I could detach. It's just a fun night.
Yeah.
Versus you, I didn't give you hope. I didn't I didn't lit that candle, that little flicker of hope that you could have something more than that.
Right.
Right. So I could I can have sex without feelings and not try to tie it or make a relationship out of it. But the fact that you harbor these feelings about me now that that happened, you
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, they have this amazing night with you. How can they, or how could you expect them, right, to put that back in the box?
right, right.
I don't want
And
that.
I don't want to hurt people's feelings too. So
Right.
I don't want to give that perception. I know, some people I have been with, they thought it was more, and they're like,
Sorry, bro.
yeah,
Maybe next time.
right. All right. So we have a game. Well, it's not really a game, more interaction called "Tell Me Without Telling Me."
Hmm.
So we are gonna assess based off this scenario of something that somebody says if they have a secret crush on you or if it's just genuine friendship,
Okay.
right? So do they really like you secretly or if it's just friendship talk, right?
Right.
All right. The first one, they get extremely annoyed when you talk about other people that you're dating.
They're like you. Stop playing.
We know our dating life though. Let's be real. We know our dating life. We know that sometimes we could be with messed up people, and we're probably. I wouldn't necessarily put it just jealous and they like you. I wouldn't necessarily throw that back. So sometimes I feel like sometimes they can be like, bro, this not the right person for
Right.
you.
Okay, right. If
And,
you are talking about that level,
mhm,
keep talking about this. You know he ain't nothing. Like, stop
no.
it, girl.
Like we
Please.
talk about the same person here.
Like, this is what we
Really, this is what you're trying to sell to me. This I ain't buying what you're selling me. And not that jealous. I want the best for you,
right.
but I'm not buying what you're selling me.
Right.
So
I read that piece, right. I for sure, because a really good friend of mine was so sick of me talking about this one dude. If we talk about him one more time, just one
right.
more time, I'm through. And
Mhm.
so I was like, I'm so sorry we keep talking about that. I just don't understand the stupid girl.
Yeah.
so it but I took that as oh my God, I met this guy. I want to tell you about him and I'm so excited, and they're
Uh-huh.
annoyed.
But like every person right off bat when they don't even have
Right.
that much information about them, just the simple fact that you're dating.
Right.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Okay. Second scenario. They don't touch anyone, but they touch you. I think they like you.
Yeah. I mean, I only be touching. Well, no. I mean, I think that's probably what gets me in trouble. Overly
Touching
friendly,
people.
right? Like we had that experience. It's like I was all excited finally to meet this
Mhm.
person that you were
But you
talking
touch
about.
But
It's
that's
just
different.
like,
You touch
right?
everybody.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
genuine.
That get me in
I think
trouble.
that's genuine friendship. But you only touch just one person.
Oh, right. Yeah, I
You
was
like
thinking
that
about the
person.
opposite. Right, exactly. Because
Hmm.
I be touching everybody. Wait, no,
No,
wait, I don't like
nobody off the
you.
nobody off limit.
Everybody.
Everybody get.
Right. No, if they're only hugging all up on you or
Hmm.
whatever,
Everybody else is like handshake,
right.
handshake. But bring it in, bring it in. They like you. Come on.
Yeah. You're right.
All right. Three. You're the first person he called with good or bad news.
No, because that's no.
I mean, I think you could go. I think that's genuine friendship.
That's genuine for sure. I for
Hmm.
sure, because I mean that's what I do with my friends too. I have this really great friend. Oh my God, he's so amazing. He gives me such amazing advice. He's helped me shift so much perspectives of things. And when I'm in a relationship or if I'm talking to somebody, like I want to run it by him. Like, oh my God, okay, so remember when we talked about? I'm so excited. Yeah, that's just
Yeah,
a
I think
genuine
that's
friendship for
friendship.
sure. I don't think that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this one. If they had a dream about you, they tell you immediately.
Okay, it
So-
depends on what kind of dream.
exactly. They don't tell what type of
Don't
dream.
tell me you had no sex dream.
Don't tell
about
me.
Please.
Have you ever had sex dreams about your friends?
No.
No, me
Mm-mm.
either. Me
No.
either. I have had dreams about people like from the past. It's like why all of a sudden they popping up.
Someone that you used to talk to?
I
Or
think it's
just
people I had crushes on back in the
uh,
day.
right. I feel like that subconscious thought, when you sleep, that's probably why I have never, because it's like I don't have those subconscious
Yeah,
crushes or things about my friends.
yeah. That'd be awkward
Yeah.
though.
And especially if you had a crazy, crazy dream,
Hmm.
then
Oh my
you might
god.
start looking at it different.
We need a whole session, a whole episode on
Right.
dreams. Let's dissect dreams. Write that down. We gotta make an episode out
Right,
of that.
for sure.
All right. They say things like, "We'll be perfect together, but I'll never risk our friendship." You clearly thinking about it.
Right. That's something you thought about. I don't even think about those things with my
Hmm.
friends. That's not even a thought
You got a
that
crush.
it's like that I feel like you're hiding your feelings now.
Yeah, and you say, "But I'll never risk our friendship." So
Right.
that's just saying you scared.
You're scared, right?
You
And
scared.
you were afraid
You don't know.
that
You don't know scary is.
Right. Yeah, no, no, no. They definitely, because they're thinking about it.
Mhm.
And they would, if you weren't friends and they knew you outside of that, they would shoot their shot.
Yeah.
So, yep.
And stop being scared, just put it out there. Alright,
No,
they
don't.
introduce
Not
you
don't.
as okay, last one. They introduce you as my friend, but stare at your lips. I think it's more of a body language type thing. So you're their friend, but clearly they're looking at you a certain way. They're probably attracted to your body, your eyes, your lips, but I feel like it's evident in the way they're looking at you.
I think so because it's boundaries, right? You're too comfortable. That makes me feel uncomfortable. If my dude was introducing me to one of his female friends,
Mhm.
but he's staring at her or she's staring at him away, and
Right.
that would make me feel uncomfortable. Like, even though I know
Mhm.
9 times out of 10, guys, which is so crazy because the guys I know, they sleep with all their female friends or have at some
Mhm.
point.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, see, stop doing that because then now you making it bad for people like
Yeah,
me.
it's automatically assumed that y'all doing the same thing because it's so common that they have done
Mhm.
it.
And I think it's the boundaries. Like, there's certain boundaries that you shouldn't be
Mhm.
crossing. If you're doing that,
Mhm.
like, you clearly have some type of connection that's not just friendship. Because I don't look at my friend like that.
Mhm.
It's like
Right.
the opposite.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It's like your body is already telling it. And I think people around you are gonna notice that too. So it's just like be forthcoming or just leave that person alone if they're unavailable because
Right.
it's just not a good look.
Yeah, and you're gonna get your feelings hurt. There are definitely cases that have lasted and were best friends and wind up being happily ever after. I certainly have not experienced
I know. I
that.
feel like we've been so negative toward these friendships so much in this show. But I feel like there are cases where friends turn romantic and it is very successful and there is no ill intention or deceit that's formulated in a friendship. It just grew into a relationship. So I feel like those are cases out there where that is definitely a possibility. And I don't want to ignore that fact or skate past that fact.
And I think that my relationship might have worked with my best friend if I didn't have so much trauma. And then just coming out of a marriage, him, all the things that he had to work through, like, there was just a lot there that we probably never even looked or dissected as friends. Those are things that probably I would have considered talking about with him. The trauma that you have, or that you just got out of a long relationship and then you're jumping into something else. That's why I also don't think doing it right after a breakup when you're vulnerable
Yes.
because, you don't want to be alone and
Yeah.
you want that attention and stuff. I think that if you are going to do it, here's some tips maybe to proceed with caution.
Okay.
So don't go for it if they only flirt when you're drunk. Oh, because people be doing some wild stuff. Okay. So don't hold me accountable for what Sarah did.
But you said we're getting married and all that stuff. That was the tequila.
Or-
The tequila said that. Crystal didn't say that. Tequila said that.
You're their emotional support, but not their choice.
Oh, that's emotional dumping
Yeah,
on
that
them.
they're there for you and everything, but they're not choosing you. Definitely proceed with
Oh
caution with that.
yeah.
If they hype you up for other people, oh my God, you'd be so amazing for. Yeah, sorry, he don't like you.
Not,
Or,
anybody
sweet
else
honey,
but me.
she don't like you. Like,
Right. Anybody else but me.
if they hyping you up for other people, step back, take a break, take a beat.
And just see what that person is, what that actually says. Like
Right.
they clearly defying that
Yeah.
they're protesting that you are not for them,
Right.
but you
Without
for
saying it.
somebody else. Yeah.
So listen to the things in between the lines. So a breakup would destroy your friendship circle. Yeah, if you're dating someone or y'all have a whole circle,
Yeah.
knowing that this isn't just gonna disrupt my friendship with this person. Now we can't go to we can't go to Taco Tuesday
You
and get
lost
some
a friend
margaritas.
and you don't have a partner.
Right. And then in your group, you're messing up the friend group. So
Oh
just
yeah.
consider those things, you or them maybe not be selected to come or invited to come out anymore.
Yeah,
These are
friends have to
things
pick and choose.
right. These are things definitely proceed with caution that if you're okay with that it going south and your friendship circle goes south with it. So just,
Okay.
proceed with caution. Just think of all of the things that may happen if you try to move forward with that. Um They're happily taken. Respect the relationship.
I know, I really hate that.
I hate that. Be respectful, man. Don't do
Have
it.
have respect for yourself, for that person family, if they're married and have kids and things. It's just disrespectful on a bunch of levels if you try to play this friendship toward and try to make it something that it's not, or what the other person don't perceive it to be.
Right, right. I can't stand a disrespectful person. Like, there
Mhm,
may be some feelings on both sides, but also think about what you're destroying or what you're coming in between. Be respectful of that relationship. And
mhm.
if that relationship's not working out and wait till it's over, don't try to get in the middle of someone else's stuff. Just don't be that type of human being, please. We have enough of those. When it might be worth it, take your shot if you already act like a couple. I guess so. I couldn't see it, but
I
yeah.
feel like if you're already acting like a couple, uh, then you a couple.
I mean, this would be more of a platonic-ish friendship. Like, you already messed around and then
Okay.
y'all just doing everything. So if this one is just
Like, just
saying
remove the label. Y'all already had sex, y'all going out to dinners and all that stuff.
those situationship type of things. Right.
Situationships,
It's like, stop
yeah, stop.
playing.
You in a situation.
Right. We act like a couple. We do everything. We got movie night. We got we doing
Stop it, like,
everything
stop.
and adding that extra layer of activities. It may just worth it. Just shoot your shot. See what happens. Cause it probably be like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. And so you trust them with your whole life. You deep down feel in every aspect that this is your person. And they thought about all the consequences that we talked about, proceeding with caution above. I think for me, already healed from your trauma, and you're not dumping that on them, or they know about it or happy to work through it with
Mhm.
you. And they know everything.
That's a really deep statement. That's why I say, like, if I'm already so invested in this person, why wouldn't I date them? If I'm attracted to them and we attracted to each other, like, why wouldn't I date? Why would I keep it as just a friend if
Right,
everything else is aligned?
right. The attraction is consistent, not situational. That late night, you looking kind of fly.
Yeah, just think about all the hurt feelings. Oh, you were all over this person when you were drunk and broken up, but now that you're back steady, you act like that night never existed.
Right, right.
Yeah, that's just
So if it's consistent and you're consistently attracted to them and you just can't stop thinking about them, maybe shoot your shot. They choose you in a small way every day. If they
it's so
make you feel
cute.
special, like, and you feel like it's worth it,
Yeah,
that,
it's cute.
yeah. Without them, life feels less fun.
I know.
So I think with me, I become really good friends with my partner.
Yeah.
And I have those things eventually. I don't start off those with the foundation. It's that I
Mhm.
attracted to you and then we built this amazing friendship. It's hard when it doesn't end well saying you were my really good friend too, but
Mhm.
I don't start with friendship first and then proceed. It's always some type of romantic attraction
Mhm.
and then building friendship off of that.
Yeah, I feel like if you could deal without it, like, it don't make a difference if that person there or not. "Oh, you wasn't there? My bad, I
Right.
didn't notice." It's
Right.
probably not anything but,
Yeah. Every time, damn, where's he at?
alright.
He's not here. You can feel their energy not here giving you, or they're, oh my God, where's she at? She's so bubbly and smiley. I just need to see her. You know what? Maybe you should try to shoot your shot.
Exactly.
I mean, not with me though, because you might
Mhm.
get your feelings hurt.
Mhm. I'm only saying, like, I would add that do that early. I would appreciate it being done early in a
Right.
relationship versus years time gone by and you are used to this relationship as just a friendship versus trying to change something that you have been, you know, operating in that capacity for so long. The ships are what are the things that kind of like messes up things or traumatize things.
Right. I definitely agree. Like, I can see if it's a new, fresh friendship. Oh, this is really great. Oh, shoot. I'm actually really attracted to you
Yeah.
too.
Mm.
Yes, voice that soon, or like not like 5, 6 years down the line. I've always it's like, hold
Yeah.
on, I'm gonna start questioning everything. The last tip to shoot your shot, if they give you peace and butterflies at the same time, because that is a rare combination.
I mean, you like them. Just go for it.
Yeah. But we're not held responsible for the consequences. So
That's
proceed
just
with
some
caution.
tidbits, our advice from this end.
Yes, yes.
Use it or don't.
Right. Thank you for joining us for another episode. Hopefully, you got some little tidbits, a little knowledge, and a little
Yeah, hopefully you
info.
know what a friendship is and what a crush is. You know,
Right.
operate accordingly.
So, we would definitely like to know what are your experiences with it, and do you believe in platonic friendships? Is that a thing? Do
Mhm.
you believe that that can exist, or does one person secretly have always have crush and the other one doesn't? Send us a message. Let us know.
All right. In the meantime, grab yourself the sex planner. Be on the lookout for other projects coming your way, and be sure to like, comment, and share our podcast where everywhere where podcasts are streamed. Thank you.
Thank you.